Take two bitches. That was me talking.
How you doing, good sir?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
Not too bad.
Yeah?
You know, living a dream.
Yeah.
Like we said last time.
Yeah.
I'm learning how to do those replies. Like we
Yeah.
talk about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Living a dream.
Just those generic ass, I didn't hear a word you just said responses.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. That's been happening to me a lot at work lately. It's like I walk around with headphones on. So like once I leave my desk, I go like towards the cafeteria. I got my beats on, sound deadening. I can't hear shit anybody saying as they walk past me.
Are you
And
just...
I nod and I'll say something like that, like, "Oh, doing good. How are you?" That motherfucker probably didn't ask me how my day was at all.
Yeah, probably was asking you, do you have $1?
Right?
It's a spare.
Where's the where's the nearest restroom?
Yeah, having a good day. I'm having a good day.
Yeah, great day.
Yeah, that happens to me too when I got my headphones in.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't hear everything and I try to read the lips, but some people like you don't understand it. But
I fucking suck at reading lips.
yeah,
I don't know how. Well, I do know how and why, because I don't converse with a lot of people enough.
yeah.
So I don't sit there and watch people's lips because I'm not talking to them. So it's like, I never got used to seeing someone moving their mouth all the fucking time.
Yeah, it gets a little complicated. Yeah, but everything been good with me so far. You know, since the last time we was here.
Nice. Yeah.
Thing been cool.
That's good.
Enjoying the summer weather in Jersey.
Yeah, that's been lovely. Today we had a what plus? Was it 100?
I don't even know. Let me see.
Damn sure felt like 100 today.
Check it and see.
Let's find out, folks.
It's been real hot in Florida too.
Oh yeah.
So I recently went there, right?
How was that?
It was good. Did a few stuff there. It was a quick trip, you know, not a long trip. My family was there, so I just went to spend a few days with them.
Dope.
We stayed in Miami, but we took a drive to Orlando. Orlando was like an oven. We went to this place called Gatorland. Shout out to Kev. He always been telling me, you gotta go. It sucked because it was so hot that we didn't get to explore the entire facility, the entire place.
Fucking alligators said, "Fuck this." They went back in the water.
Yeah, that shit. Yo, I swear, like, I never seen something like as crazy as that. Like, there's alligators there, and like, them shits look like it would take your whole, like, half of your body in like one snap. Like, it's ridiculous.
Those creatures are not to be messed with. Those are primal, prehistoric creatures. You're not getting me wrong.
Yeah, that's the first time I saw one that was not in a glass case. Like, you know, you're walking on like a boardwalk, like, and they're in the water under you. You know?
Yeah.
And then they got like some big ones that's far away. You can't really get too close to them. They had the albino one and stuff. But that shit was crazy. Like, just thinking about it, like, imagine, like, you live in Florida, right? Because the guy say some of them is, like, what people, like, had or, like, they see and they, like, bring them, they rescue them.
Yeah.
Sometimes people drop them off at the door and stuff, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
But could you imagine going out, I saw a video recently with a guy in Florida, Kevin sent it to me. He's about to go to his car and there's a 12-foot gator under his Jeep. He couldn't even get in his car.
I can't imagine that, actually.
But that is what and them shits look like dinosaurs.
Yeah. It's just like a prehistoric creature, man. And they don't, I feel like they're one of those creatures where you're never gonna understand them. Like you can find ways to deal with them. Oh, alligators like this, they don't like that. Like the whole rumor about if you move in a zigzag, it'll confuse it. Oh, fuck it.
Nah, bro.
But like in general, like I don't think we have a deep understanding of what alligators are and what they were.
Yeah. So they had a sign there, right? In the place, like in Gatorland or whatever, and they were saying, the next time you think about like killing one of them or something, just know that these are the ones that's probably gonna save your life because they've been studying the DNA because they have such a robust immune system. They've been trying to like hone in on like using their DNA for medicine because antibiotics is used so much that people getting like immune to it. So it's not working. So they're looking at like alligators who've been around for so long. They're like, we gotta figure out, what's up with the DNA and start using it like I don't know, maybe like for vaccines or whatever.
Tell you what, they better hurry the fuck up, because if I'm in Florida and I see a fucking alligator, I'm shooting that shit. No, he could save my life. What the fuck? He's not saving my life today.
That's
I
like
gotta save my life today.
The snakes too, they pay people to get rid of these snakes.
Yeah.
The iguanas, you can go hunt the iguanas, they will pay you to get rid of them and shit. But the alligators is like, nah.
One of the weirdest fears that I have about Florida, there was this video. Oh, no, it wasn't a video. It's like an article. I don't know what kind of snake it was, but a snake came up a lady's toilet. Like, she went into her bathroom, lifted the toilet seat up, and there was like a snake like halfway up. And I'm just like, dude, what if I'm taking a shit one day? And a snake just says, "See nice ass you got there, buddy." Be ashamed if someone took a bite out of it. Oh my god, dude! I can't. Florida's a wild place, man. There should be like a Instagram channel that just says like
Florida is not a real place. Like Trinidad is not a real place.
Yeah. Or you know the channel Nature is Metal.
Florida's
metal. Florida's got its own metal.
It's like it's crazy because you talk about the snake, right? I saw a video of a rat in somebody's toilet in New York. But we right there was like, yo, we rather the alligators, the snake, or the rats. Like it's like each place they go, you're gonna have one. There's a video like on social media where like they show how the rats can like come through your pipes, like from the sewer or wherever.
Yeah,
motherfuckers can swim like it's no tomorrow.
Dude, rats can swim very well.
That shit blows my mind. But like even there's a video too where the iguanas in Florida coming up the toilet.
You gotta put a mesh screen. No, you can't even do that because then the shit won't go down.
Yeah, how you gonna get rid of this shit?
Oh, this place is ridiculous.
Yeah, but like I think the snake is like the scariest one. Yeah, for sure. But a rat, like that motherfucker, that's just crazy. But I like the vibe in Florida. Yeah. Like Orlando was cool.
Where else did you go?
We went to Key West. We went all the way.
Nice.
We got to the point 90 miles of Cuba, like the southernmost point of.
Cuba's only 90 miles away.
Yeah.
Dang, I knew it was close. I didn't know it was that close. Damn.
Yeah. So from there, it's 90 miles. There's a point. There's like a little like marker and shit. It was a good vibe, there was a long line to take pictures there. It's like an attraction, get in line, you take your picture and stuff.
I've been seeing that a lot lately.
Yeah, and then we walk around like Key West and shit.
Yeah,
I was looking for the ceviche guy, couldn't get no ceviche. It's crazy, like right now how everything is like crazy. He was like, they can't get no ceviche in Florida right now.
They just can't get any fish?
No, like the conchs, right?
Oh, just that's like conch ceviche.
Yeah, they can't get it. They can't get ceviche. They can't get the conchs, right?
Okay.
So, but he sell these other things called.
That's a type of fish for whoever doesn't know.
Yeah, not really a fish. It's actually a snail.
Is it?
It is a snail.
That's a snail for anybody who doesn't know, including myself, because I thought it was a fucking fish.
Yeah. So, they make this thing called conchs fritters, right? Which is like they ground up the conchs, right? Like just think about fish. You know how you make tuna?
Yep.
It's like that, like flaky like that, right? And you make it into like a paste almost. You mix it with flour or whatever, like a little type of dough.
Yeah.
And you fry it, like deep fry it, and it forms like a ball. And they call it fritters.
Yeah.
Like Jamaican people make it too, right?
Right.
But that shit was good. He didn't have the conch ceviche, but he had, like, that was the reason we went to the end there, and like the other side from the marker, the 90-mile marker.
Yeah.
we roam around a little bit to this specific guy. Now. The name of the place is like Kong Shack or something like that. Food was good. I got mahi mahi too, which is my favorite.
Nice.
Got some like mahi mahi bites. That shit was good. It tastes like they deep fry it, then they dip it in the ocean, cause it was like salty. It tastes like like perfect now. Like the salt, the seasoning and stuff. We get some other stuff too, but those were the two highlights. That was the first time I had the Kong fritters. We used to make it with like bacalao, like saltfish. Yeah, it was good. But just imagine that they right there, like they could take a boat from Key West to go to like the Bahamas.
Yeah.
Like, halfway through you're gonna enter into their waters or however far, but just imagine that they don't have it in Florida, but they have it over there. Like Florida waters is like they don't have it, and they even want to sell it because it's like that's how they make their money, and shit. Yeah. Time is hard right now, so it's like dude was like we can't get any.
Yeah, that's wild.
But I even saw like somebody from my country was there in the Bahamas, and the boats are bringing in hundreds of them, of the Kongs, because it comes in a shell. The shell that you put by your ears and they say you can hear the ocean.
Oh, I blew my own brain. I never put two and two together, dude. I kid you not.
Yeah, that's where they come from. So we get them back home too. So like we make this thing like the curry, like how you curry chicken.
Oh, y'all curry everything.
Yeah, everything. So we curry the Kongs and they make like dumpling. Like I don't prefer it with rice, but like dumpling and like provision, like potato, cassava, and dasheen and stuff. Yeah, but you had to get somebody who know how to cook it, because they can't cook it too much or too little bit. Had to be like right timing for it to be soft. But that shit is good. But yeah, it was just interesting seeing all the difference now. Like that was the first time I went to Florida since she started to get a little crazy or hard now, like with gas prices, and the gas is like the same price down there, maybe a little more. Like when I left here, it was like under $4.50, and down there it was $4.67. Yeah, which is kind of like what it was up here at one point. I just thought it would have been like a little lower, because the last time when we drove, it was lower on the way down. Like, South Carolina, North Carolina, the gas price was better. No, it was just a little high, but it was decent. The trip was short, but it was good. I want to do some more short trips like that. Just run away for a weekend, come back.
Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely. Take a Friday off or a Monday off real quick. Yeah. Just dip out.
The only thing is the tickets, Tickets are a little expensive because of gas. I'm guessing because of gas prices.
I found that they've started to balance out in terms of like airplane travel. It's a little higher, but the airport is a whole topic that we could touch on later. Dude,
that was a disaster. This was my first time flying in a long time.
Shout out to Newark Airport for being a piece of shit.
Dude, I don't know. You travel almost every week or every other week. I don't know how you do it, but that day when you dropped me in the airport, dude, I was like, what the fuck?
I have to travel like I'm in my 40s and up. Like if you ask anybody who's in their 40s and up how to get to the airport, their automatic response is 2.5, 3 hours early, which is like a rightful response, especially for dealing with Newark, JFK, LaGuardia. Just because of all the crazy stuff that could happen, crazy in relation to like just traffic or somebody didn't show up to work, so you only got one person checking bags or something like that. Yeah. But that's my de facto response from now on. Just like 2 to 3 hours early. If I have an early morning flight, I won't even go to sleep. If my flight's at 5 a.m., I'm not going to bed to sleep for 2-3 hours, then have to wake up and drag myself. No. Stay up. I'll sleep on a plane. It'll be a rough day, but I'll get through it.
That was one time me going there, and it was rough, but it was interesting to see. Like I did a lot of comparisons, with us here in New Jersey, or not just us, but New Jersey and Florida. I always do it when I go, because eventually I would like to live there. So like I compared a lot of different stuff. Yeah. Newark was a shit show. The airport. It like ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like, and this was just one gate. This was just one like terminal that I went into, right? I'm like, why is this like? Why is there so much people here? You know, go to Florida, right? Go into the airport, and it's like it's a breeze.
Yeah.
Coming back, you know, it's like so smooth, like it's no rush. Granted, it was an early flight, but I left on a Wednesday, which is like it's not even like a Friday or Saturday. You know, I didn't expect it to have that much people.
Yeah. No, those are I forgot the way travel days work, but the weekend's not like a busy I think it actually is. Tuesday and Wednesdays are supposed to be the lightest days. Like Monday, people are traveling for business. Thursday and Friday, people are traveling for business, and Friday's a little pleasure too. Saturday, Sunday is also pleasure.
Yeah.
So I think Tuesdays and Wednesdays are supposed to be the easiest days of travel. I could be wrong about that though.
That shit was, and then like coming back, I came back on a Monday morning, which is like, people, right? But it wasn't even that crazy. The craziest part of it was trying to get a cup of coffee at Starbucks. Dude, the line in Starbucks was like the line in Newark to get into TSA.
I'm telling you, dude, they have crack. Like when you ask for a little bit of extra sugar, they're not putting sugar.
Nah, yeah.
We're going to put some crack in there. We're going to get your ass coming right back to us.
And I passed by, and a lady who was in front of me, like about 10 people in front of me, like I saw her because they pulled her to the side. I saw her in the line, like she would get through before me, went to the line, got in the line for Starbucks. Dude, I went, find a seat by the gate to get on the plane. Like watch like a half a episode of a movie. All of that shit, like went to use the restroom and everything, come back. And when I sit down and like just like, distracted.
Yeah.
She come and sit down right in front of me with the Starbucks bag and the coffee, and I was like, yo, she
You
had
just
to be
got
that
that?
like for like 45 minutes, right?
You just got that?
I was like, no way. I end up going and buy a shitty coffee from one of them other spots.
Yeah. Sometimes that Starbucks line is not worth it.
Yeah, to me it's like, oh gosh, like get some more people to make the coffee, or like, come now, man. Like,
Yeah.
and what is one person taking the order?
Always. The Starbucks functions like Walmart. Like Walmart before the self-checkout.
Yeah.
Like, back in the day, like when we didn't have self-checkout, there was always like one or two people working the registers at Walmart in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
And there's a line, like a line that wraps around to the next register. It's like, dude,
yeah.
can we get another person up here?
Yeah.
Where's the manager? Can they go on a register? Like, what the fuck is this?
But that's a good idea. What if they made it, make your own coffee like at work?
Yeah.
They have this stuff there, the pumps or wherever. Granted, is so you're gonna get those people who just gonna overdo the shit.
Yeah.
But that might be a good idea. You
pay for
the cup, and then you go make your coffee. How does have it with the little dispensers? Because there ain't nothing really special about the damn coffee.
Yeah, the way they do it. But I mean, there's a thing where people like to see that, like, they order something and it starts out as a unground coffee bean, and then it gets ground up, and then it gets put in the espresso machine, and then somebody like a person doing the work.
Yeah,
in those
yeah,
senses,
yeah.
People like to see that. It makes them like their coffee more.
Well, for me, just let me get a coffee so I could go now. I don't need the show and the
Some
glam.
people do,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, I get that, but
Yeah.
it's like I'm pretty sure 90% of that people in the airport who was in that line didn't want that. They just wanted a cup of coffee because it was early in the morning.
Yeah.
And that's why I messed up. I should have get one on the way,
Yeah.
I didn't.
Those are much less crowded.
Yeah, I didn't expect to run into that problem. And we passed a few on the way there, because it's everywhere.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was good, man. It was a good weekend.
Yeah, that's
Trip.
good.
Wasn't
That's
too bad. I don't know how you do it with the frequent traveling. Like,
It's a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I'd be like, a-okay with it, but
yeah.
shit's catching up to me. I'm lucky I got some time off right now. One of our trips got canceled, and the next one we're not even set on days yet. Like, we don't even know when we're going. So the month of August is lovely for me.
Nice.
Yeah, trying
Yeah.
to get a lot of stuff done.
Yeah, gotta make you sad. And to me, it's like the time is like moving super fast. I saw something where they say the Earth is spinning way faster than usual or something like that.
Yeah, the Earth's spinning a little faster, so we are 1 second, which is apparently a lot or something like that. Like we have to slow down our clocks by like a second because we're rotating faster than that. So we're like behind a second, or we're ahead a second, or something like that.
That's
I've
why.
seen that lately.
Yeah, that's why. But imagine it keeps getting faster because I think they say they recorded the shortest day in history yesterday.
Yeah, which normally happens. Well, in history, yeah, it's different. Normally, the shortest day of the year is like between these midsummer months. So, I
don't know. Maybe it's not history, but don't quote me on that. But it's I did see something about the shortest day.
No, yeah, it says shortest day ever right here, which was June 29th.
Really?
Which was 1.59 milliseconds.
Oh, it was in June?
Yep, June 29th.
I thought it was yesterday. Okay.
It probably took them a while to confirm it, but 1.5 milliseconds.
What?
1.5 milliseconds faster than what it normally would spin at.
Probably Usain Bolt up there like, yo, turn it up.
Kicking off his feet. The normal length of a day was obviously 24 hours, but in recent years, the Earth's rotation has accelerated, shortening some days by milliseconds.
No wonder I can't get all my shit done. It's because we got shorter days. Anytime my boss say shit,
that,
listen, do you like watching news? Like, you know, we've been having shorter days, right? Like, come on, ease me up. I'm doing the best I can with the 23 point, how much ever hours I got, okay?
Oh my God.
We'll be looking for a job. But how do you I guess how do you feel about getting a little time off and stuff for the break from the traveling?
It's good. Unfortunately, all the work that I was doing on the other side while traveling fell behind. So now I'm playing catch up with that. So in terms of work, I still have a lot. Like I have reports that I have to do as opposed to going out and doing the actual work. Now I have to report on it.
Yeah.
It sucks because we've been moving at such a pace where I know there's a report that I'm going to have to do, and I don't remember any of the shit that I do. I don't remember any of that.
So I run into that problem too where, you know, you got to get the work done. Sometimes I'm not even the one getting the work done, but I got to do the report after. But it's like you miss a day or you miss 2 days and it throw everything off, you know?
Yeah.
Then you're like backed up. You have 2-3 reports to do and, you know?
Yeah.
It gets hectic.
Oh, yeah.
But it's you know, it's a learning curve, I guess. I just got to learn to like balance the time and make the most of the shorter days that I have now. You know?
Yeah. Look,
but
that millisecond matters.
Yeah, but it's just I get in there. I don't know if I could do the traveling thing, you know, like travel, and even though I like traveling, I don't know if I could have balanced my time. It would take a lot of getting used to being able to go to a job or like leave home, go to a job, do the job, start the reporting, hopefully there, and then come back and, you know, do work.
Yeah.
But the period of in between the period of being there, I would also want to explore if it's like somewhere, you know, somewhere that I'm not familiar with. Like where did you go recently?
So recently we just came back from Puerto Rico, which was a dope trip.
Like I would want to go and see what Puerto Rico have to offer.
We tried. So it's a little backstory. It's multiple people there, right? So I think this time it was between 6 and 7 of us, right?
On the team.
Actually, the entire team was probably
from up here. No, I mean like 6 or 7 of y'all from up here, right? Or you had more people from?
No, from up here was just the 4 of us from New Jersey. 4 of us from New Jersey. Other people flew in the company from other states that they live in, and we also had another group fly from Denver. So they came in. So I think in total it was 8 of us total. But like 6 or 7 went out for dinner the entire time. you would be surprised how little time you have if you have all of your meals like with those people. It's like we'll wake up. We plan on leaving the hotel at 7:15, which means you got to be up and eating breakfast by, let's just say, 6:30.
Yeah.
6:30 to 7:15, you're eating. 7:15 till 5, you're working. All the sites were at least a half hour away. Traffic might be dependent. Puerto Rico actually does have some gnarly traffic in certain areas, but let's just say you're back at the hotel by 6 to round it off. Dinner's at 7. So you got an hour to relax, calm yourself down, maybe take a shower, wipe the workday off. It was hot as hell down there.
Jeez.
I took so many showers, dude. I had to do laundry. I never have to do laundry on trips.
You should just chill in the pool.
I did that too. It was so
Oh shit.
But then you got that chlorine on you. You don't want to sleep in that. So I had to take a shower after that, dude.
Damn.
But all right, so dinner's at 7. We walked to get dinner everywhere because we were like maybe 2 blocks away from the beach, if that. And every walk was 15 minutes to any restaurant that we wanted. So 15-minute walk.
That's a good walk though.
Yeah, it's a good walk.
We
definitely worked off our meals. Like even if we were like stupid full, we weren't full by the time we got back to the hotel.
Yeah.
That dinner is like an hour and a half thing or whatever. If it's taking them long, we're getting drinks. It might be 2 hours. Now it's 8:30, 9 o'clock.
I gotta go to bed.
Exactly. And I gotta be back up again at 6.
You gotta be there. You gotta get up at like 5 something because you gotta get ready for 6:30 to have breakfast.
Exactly. So I didn't have as much time to explore. We planned a whole day to explore, but plans got canceled. We were actually gonna go fishing. We were gonna charter a boat.
Yeah. But I couldn't make it, so I had to cancel it. So
basically, that's exactly
I respect that.
Yeah, we weren't gonna go fishing without you.
Yeah. Appreciate it. But nah, that sounds like fun. Like being able to travel and like I guess see the difference. Because for me, I like to compare.
Yeah.
Let's just see, especially because I come from somewhere different.
Yeah.
I like to see what the other place have, or just how the lifestyle is. That's like when I do make it to Puerto Rico, I tell Chris, I was like, I want to go and hang out with the locals.
Yeah.
Like see how the vibe is. Just see how it is, cause.
Yeah, I used to do that in Mexico. I went as
you
local
told
as
me
I
you
could.
did that.
Yeah, it probably wasn't a good idea. So I went to that was Acapulco.
Yeah, I remember.
I went to Acapulco, and I went by myself. All right, I had a free stay at a resort, and my flight was cheaper because remember, like Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays are the cheaper day to fly.
Yeah.
My free hotel stay was from like Friday to Friday or something like that. I can't remember. So my flight was cheaper.
So you're flying early?
Yeah, so I flew in early to get a cheaper flight. So I flew in on like Tuesday and said, fuck it, I'll just stay at a local hotel.
Yeah,
a
motel.
It was actually a pretty nice hotel.
Yeah.
It was a motel. It was a motel. Yeah, it was a little bit like a motel. But they had a nice pool, everything.
Yeah.
But it was like $30 a night.
Mm.
I'm like, fuck that. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah.
So I did that for like 3 days. So day 1, I just stayed in because I was just getting acclimated to everything. And it was a lot of flying. I had to fly into Mexico City. I had to take a prop plane from Mexico City to Acapulco. It was a lot, dude.
Yeah.
And so day 1, I just did that.
The direct flight is super expensive, right? Because
Yeah,
I think we took a connecting flight too.
Yeah, but y'all didn't go to Acapulco, though. Acapulco is on the opposite side. So, like, if you follow the California coastline down, if you go down the curve of Mexico on that
it's
side,
on that
the West
side.
Coast side. Yeah, so
Okay.
you definitely would have to pay some bread for that. But so day 2, I was like, fuck it, man, let me just get out and explore. I'm not going to sit in this hotel for 3 days to wait to go to the resort afterwards. So I didn't have any service down there. So I just, I had Wi-Fi, downloaded Google Maps or whatever, like where I was going to go. And I just left the hotel and went. And I had like screenshots of the map.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, make a left.
Take a right.
Yeah. Like whatever street or whatever. And I did that. And I'm walking and I get like towards one of the main streets. Before I get there was like random animals that you don't see in America.
Yeah. Chupacabra.
Yeah, right. That was my first time ever noticing like we are one of the few countries where we don't do stray dogs that much in America.
At all.
Yeah, like it may
not
be
that much at all.
I saw one in South Carolina.
Yeah.
But even that was weird Like just the thought of seeing a stray dog to Americans is not a thing.
Yeah.
We don't treat dogs like that. Other countries, there's stray dogs all over the place. So I'm fucking walking. There's a stray dog right there. He's laying down. There's a fucking 2 roosters crossing the street like they own the fuck. I'm like, yo, what the fuck's going on here, man?
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, this is dope.
You
Like,
buy
it's
Old
interesting.
McDonald.
Right? Where the fuck is the farmhouse at? And I got to the main street, and there was they were technically police, but they were kitted out like they were fucking Army Rangers.
Yeah, like SWAT.
Yeah, like, dude, they were in a souped up Humvee type vehicle. It's probably a Hummer or whatever. Like, it looked like it was armor plated.
Yeah.
One guy on top, like, sticking his head through the roof
With a gun?
on a gunner,
What?
like just looking around left and right. And then 2 guys on the outside, one guy in the driver's. Like, it was just like a whole bunch of guys just like posted up right there. It was as if they were
got in.
Like they were beat cops. Like, you know, like you're in New York and you see a cop just kind of like posted up on a street or something like that. Like if he's got like a beat, like he's just walking instead of in a squad car.
Yeah.
It was just chilling like that. But they had a squad car, which was just this big ass Humvee. They just weren't in it. They were just chilling outside of it. But they were like super serious, watching everything. And that was my first hint of, fuck, this might not have been the smartest thing to do here. Like,
Yeah.
But fuck it. I mean, it is what it is. I'm from a rough neighborhood. We gonna get through it.
Yeah.
So I go to this place and I had some of the best pancakes I ever had.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the best pancakes, and there was a soccer game on, football for those of you who prefer that term, and I just had pancakes and Coronas, dude. My bill was like $9. The pancakes were huge. Pancakes were the size of my face.
Yeah, no. When you told me about the pancakes, I when we went, I tried it because you went before us, and like they, you know, it's like we stayed at it's not really a resort, like smaller than like an actual all inclusive resort, but it was all inclusive. We got breakfast and stuff and lunch, but dude, they would make the pancakes right there for you. Like you come and tell them how much you want and stuff, and they put this not kind of, but they put this caramel on it and condensed milk too.
It's a dangerous place.
Diabetes.
Yeah.
Cause that shit tastes good and it's like, it's free.
Yeah, you better make use of it.
You know, like, breakfast. Yo, let me get 2 more, and then you just keep going back. But it was good. It was good.
Yeah, but definitely when I got back from that Acapulco trip, I did some research. I told our boss at the time. I was like, he's like, hey, how was your vacation? I was like, it was good. He's like, where'd you go again? I was like, I went to Acapulco. Did you just go to one of the most fucking dangerous cities in Mexico? I was like, nah, it wasn't dangerous. I go to my desk, look it up. Holy shit, Acapulco is like one of the top 15 or 20 most dangerous cities in Mexico. I'm like, damn, sure didn't feel like it.
Yeah.
Besides those military people, I was chilling, but
yeah,
I mean,
they got a lot of gang war and shit, like drug shit there.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah. Then
wow.
I did a dumpster dive. I started seeing cartel people stringing people up on bridges, like, you know, the bodies or whatever. I'm like, oh, I should probably have done this research before.
Yeah. I could do with a Mexico trip right now.
Yeah.
Just so that I could go like pay $10 and my whole family eat. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
Pay, you know, $20 and go to the other side of the island.
Yeah.
Like go to the island. I can't remember the name of it. Isla Mujeres or wherever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, the money stretch so far now.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the case in Puerto Rico.
Yeah. Oh, what money they use? Same US, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a US.
It's a territory.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like even in like Florida, some shit was like, it's a little expensive.
Yeah.
You know? And like,
how do you how are you faring, or what do you think about the inflation stuff we're going through right now?
It's rough. You know,
sure.
like when you really think about it, like when you sit down and think about it, stuff you could have buy before, like the money is not going as far as it used to. Somehow the money, like the maths in, like it's something wrong, you know, like like even like while I was there, right, you know, they've been talking about like shortages and whatever. When I was there, I was surprised. Everything was stocked up. All the stores, like the small groceries, everything was, the shelves was lit. It was good.
Yeah.
Even in like the CVS and shit, like the shelves was loaded.
Mm-hmm.
I came back Monday. The day after I went to Wawa, right? It's like, let me go get coffee, wherever. They had no sugar. They had no sugar in
No
Wawa,
sugar.
right?
No sugar.
No sugar. I was like, y'all got sugar? She was like, nah, not right now. They had like the little pack, the little pack on them, like sweet and low. Nobody probably just use that.
Yeah.
So I say, let me get like a sandwich, but I didn't want to wait to order a sandwich. So I said, I'll get one. The other ones is have made already. Like, go by the little cooler thing they have with all the different stuff, the fruits and all of that. That whole thing is empty. They had these little lemon cakes that us buy and Guinness cakes. Didn't have any. Like, the fuck is going on? I was like, all right, maybe it's just this one Wawa. But this is like on the main road on 109.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's no way. And this shit is new too. It's no way, right?
Oh, and for people who don't know, Wawa is like a major gas station / like truck stop area, but like it's not really meant for trucks. It's just got that same kind of feel. Like if you wanted to get some food and also wanted to get some gas, you can do that. Wawa has like pretty good sandwiches, drinks, and all that jazz. So.
Yeah. And like they got that shit down there too.
Yeah.
In
I know. I
Florida.
think Wawa's an East Coast thing.
Yeah. So
And
I
even
was
some
trying to
places in
figure that
Georgia,
out.
see.
I was trying to figure that out. If it was like up here first or if it was like down so like by those folks.
Nah, I feel like Wawa originated in Jersey, bro.
There's one on every corner, but like my brother-in-law was telling me like down there, you go there 1 a.m. and there's a bunch of kids hanging out by Wawa. It's like the spot to be at.
Pennsylvania.
Really?
Yeah, Folsom, Pennsylvania. It's the first.
So it was okay.
Yep.
But yeah, it was interesting to see that the shelves was empty, right? I was gonna mention it to you and the guys, so didn't pay no mind to it. I go to Walmart today, and I'm like, I went to get something specific, right?
Yeah.
Usually I go and look to see like some of the pants. I buy my pants for work there, right? Dude, they had none. The shelves, like the racks for the jeans, is empty, like literally empty. You go to like the side where they got like the t-shirts and stuff, it's empty. They only got winter stuff, and we in summer. It's almost as if
it's 98 degrees out. I did look it up, by the way. It's 98 degrees out today.
Yeah.
98 degrees. You go into Walmart and all you see is friggin' hoodies.
Sweats. Bro, like they got like like those tech jackets. They got tech jackets out. It's almost as if the shelves are empty and they was like, guys, we gotta put something out there. Like just bring all this shit from winter.
Oh man.
It was wild. And then, like even like I go to get some other stuff. I go like come walk around a bit. A lot of the shelves is empty. I go to like the cash register. And the little shelves I got there with like the chocolate, the gum. It had none of that shit. It had nothing there. Like, I don't understand. And like a week or two ago, I had to do an oil change on one of the cars.
Yeah.
Right? One, it took me like 20 minutes to find the oil that I needed. Because the brand, they didn't have the weight of oil, like 0W20, right?
Right.
Then the price was so much higher than it usually is. This was like 2 weeks ago, but I was like, the fuck? I might as well just go to AutoZone. Because you go to Walmart because it's cheaper. But now it's like the same price. It's just like I'm getting the brand that I want.
Yeah.
But that shit was a crazy feeling to compare the shelves in Florida and the shelves over here, man.
That's a lot.
It was kind of crazy, like.
Yeah, I had my first little experience with that. Excuse me. When I went to ShopRite, I was trying to buy a steak because I'm on this diet.
Yeah.
It's a diet, but it's not a diet. I'm trying to. It started off as just watching my calorie intake for the day, just staying within that range. And then my cousin started talking about he's already like down 15 pounds with keto. And I know me and him are built similarly. Like the other cousin, he's skinnier. Both of his parents were just like skinnier and more fit. Me and my other cousin are built the same, so I'm like, maybe that keto might have the same response for me as it did for him. So I know I have to ease my way into that because I feel like I have diabetic tendencies, dude. If I don't eat sometimes, I get lightheaded, freaking loopy. I don't have diabetes.
To be fair, the way you tell me you used to eat your cereal, that's what I feel. That's probably why Wow ain't got no damn sugar. You need a cereal and you pass by.
No, wait, I just got lightheaded again.
No, the way you say you used to eat your cereal back in the day, I could see why that's a possibility. And
we're dealing with the Luther Rouse recessions of 2005.
no, because I'm telling you, like the way you say you used to eat your cereal, dog. How you eating Frosted Flakes by using a half bag of sugar?
Okay, so everybody out there, so let me explain this. So, right, when I first started making my own bowl of cereal, like I naturally have a sweet tooth.
Bowl of sugar, correction.
You know what the milk ended up tasting like when I was done, when all the cereal was gone? Condensed milk.
And you tell me you don't like condensed milk?
All right, so I eat my favorite cereal at the time was Frosted Flakes. It was super simplistic. It wasn't anything. Well, actually, no. That was my second favorite cereal. The other cereal was Fruity Pebbles. But if my mom was one of those moms where she would give you the cheaper version and try to trick you and say, see, doesn't it taste the same kind of thing? So she would
doesn't taste different.
To her. So she would buy me one box of Fruity Pebbles, right? And then when I finished it, like she says, don't throw the box away because I'm going to recycle it or whatever. Or I'll throw it out. I'm like, all right, cool.
Boxed up, they collect that in school.
Yeah, that's probably what you could have said. So she used to go to the local grocery store, pick up the grocery store's brand of Fruity Pebbles, put it in the Fruity Pebble bag and box, and try to pass that shit off as a new. And I'm eating it, and I didn't want to say anything because I didn't know what the hell I was talking about. I'm like, this shit don't taste right. This is not the Fruity Pebbles I know.
Yeah.
And then I finally caught on.
Fruity Flakes.
Yeah, this is Fruity Flake. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I finally caught on to what she was doing, and I just said, you know what? The grocery store brand of Frosted Flakes tastes like that's the
similar.
Closest. Yeah, very similar. It's just corn flakes with with a sugar coating on it. You can't mess that up. So I used to get that, but that's like I didn't have to add like sugar to Fruity Pebbles. Had to add sugar to Frosted Flakes.
Real sugar,
dude. I didn't know this was a problem. I used to put like which one's bigger? Tablespoons are bigger, right?
Tablespoons are bigger.
4 to 5 tablespoons per bowl.
And you see like 6 bowls at a time.
I used to eat like 6 bowls at a time. I could really pack it away when I was a kid. I used to eat a lot. Everyone I just
hence the reason why he built different to his skinny cousin. Man's was bulking up.
My sugar levels are way higher. Oh yeah, I definitely eat way more than him. Back then too, I definitely ate way more.
Yeah,
but and actually, when I moved in with my aunt, I was living with them for a while. It was just nicer schools in that area, so my mom said, just stay with her. I'll come grab you on the weekends. I'm living down there, and she makes me a bowl of cereal for breakfast. She's like, here's some cereal, whatever. And I was like, cool, can I have the sugar? And she's like, yeah, here. She gave me the thing of sugar. And I took my spoon and put one big ass scoop. And she looked at me like, what the fuck are you doing? She's like, that's way too much sugar. And I'm looking like,
I'm going to add more.
Lady, I'm not even done. What do you mean? This is only scoop number 1. I got like 3 or 4 more.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I used to put a lot of sugar in my food, but
I could just imagine how sweet that milk used to be at the end. That was like, because if it just eat
It was a treat after that.
Frosted Flakes. The milk just be sweet already, Jed. The milk just be sweet.
Nah, that's not sweet. Nah.
What?
Nope. Had
So,
to have
alright.
some more.
So now it makes sense. You've been eating a lot of cereal. Is
Yeah.
that your diet? Your cereal diet?
No
Because that
cereal
would
now.
explain why, wow, I got no sugar.
I've since changed my ways.
That's
where was I?
crazy. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
the
I
diet.
was talking about the diet and like going to shop, right?
Yeah, so I'm trying to watch my calories and I'm trying to dabble in keto, but just like kind of dip my toe in the water and ease myself into it.
Yeah.
Just trying to stay healthy at least for the month, like the month of August. We're cutting back on a lot of stuff. Call it a month of like Lent. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I went to ShopRite because I'm like heavy on protein right now. I'm started going back to the gym, my mixed martial arts and all that. And I went to grab a steak, and I can't even remember the cut.
Ribeye.
It might have been ribeye. I used to get one for like $7 or $8, like a personal size ribeye, like probably like a 10 ounce.
Yeah.
Between like maybe 12, maybe. And I used to be like $8-9. If I got like a thicker cut one, it would be like $9 pushing.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit was like $22.
What?
It was $22. Same brand. It wasn't the ShopRite brand because I don't. Well, it's probably a ShopRite, but like it was a nicer brand.
He is against all store brand.
Oh my god! I don't play that store brand shit. Man. Give me the nice stuff.
Not to me.
But yeah, it was like more
that's
than
a drastic
double
change.
the price.
Yo, you definitely gotta check out this spot by me.
Yeah.
I'll pay it.
Oh yeah.
The halal spot.
Yeah, halal me something
It's way better, man. The quality, like it tastes better, and I haven't been in a while because of back and forth and stuff, but
right.
I'm pretty sure it's cheaper than that. And they cut it right there for you. You see it. It comes straight from the rack or wherever, and they cut the ribeye right there. Like they clean the fat off. Like they treat it way better than in the grocery where they just fucking throwing it and it's like they don't care.
Yeah.
This place is way better and it's quality.
Oh.
It's definitely quality. You gotta check it out. But yeah,
check it.
so that's a big change. That's a big change from let's just say it was $10 after taxes to $22. So the price double.
Yeah, price
That's
double.
madness. That is like when I went to Walmart the other day, the oil was like it used to be like 17 at one point, and it went up to like 21.
Mm-hmm.
But I bought oil for that car, and it was like $29.
It's rough, man. Oil on its own is already a big thing right now.
Yeah.
But I have a conspiracy.
Mm.
So I think that Florida, the shelves were better stocked, and not to get too political here, but because the powers that be don't feed into the narrative that we are like in a recession of resources, if you will. Whereas the powers that be up here might want to kind of like fear monger us into thinking there's nothing.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you go
it makes sense.
You go to different areas and like the shelves are completely different.
Yeah.
And I don't know. That's just my conspiracy theory. Like they trying to make us think it's one way when it doesn't have to be that way.
Yeah. So that's like that's an interesting point because the whole shit with the baby formula.
Yeah.
Right.
Folks out there, I understand that there are some people that can't breastfeed, but god damn it, breast milk is so much better for you. Like I get it, ladies. I mean, I don't fully get it, but like I understand the concept of why you need formula sometimes. But some ladies, can y'all just like share a titty with the rest of the world? Like, you see your neighbor next door, she feeding the kid formula. Just say, I got some breast milk. It's happening anyway. I just had a baby. Just share a titty, please.
You know what?
And from there,
share a titty with who? You or the baby?
Or
both. Then we had to get sugar because you want some sugar for that milk.
We gotta sweeten this up, lady. We gotta make some changes to your diet here.
But you know that's what it's called. Breast milk. They call it liquid gold.
Yeah,
it's way better than the formula.
The
yes, but some kids need the formula. The mom can't produce milk or whatever the case is.
Yeah,
but it's like, how the fuck how do we get to that point where the shelves is completely empty? Because I saw somebody post some pictures in New York the other day in like a store, like a grocery over there, and the shelves was empty. You know, like even the toilet paper aisle, you know, the whole shit with toilet paper before, but now it's like you're seeing brands you never saw before, right? Like the common popular brands, you don't see that much of it. You know what I'm saying? Like the lower end, like there's like, let's say it's like 3 levels, right? The lower end is now the top tier one. And then they got like some other little bullshit that you never hear about before.
Yeah.
Certain places though, and I guess it makes sense when you say like certain areas is like, that's where you're seeing it a little more.
Right.
You know, but I don't know, man. It's interesting that we're going through this shit right now. Just everything that's happening with us in this country or the world in general, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like gas is a big thing.
Yeah.
Like gas, when I got a full, the tank is like, god damn, like, yeah. I was looking on one of the lessons for the cars the other day from January. The price I had to fill the tank is how much I like if they don't bring the car back with a full tank now.
Yeah, oh, like the penalty fee or whatever.
No, like how much it costs to fill the tank. I was honest, like I fill the tank and I see how much it costs to fill it from empty, right? Dude, it was like $33, right, to fill the tank. So I had it like 35 or wherever. You know how much it is to fill that same car now?
I'm gonna guess 55.
Like 62.
Dang.
Yeah, that was a good guess. But yeah, because I have the other one and I just filled it the other day when it was going off for the rental. And I'm like, how is this? How is this even possible? You
and
know,
it's
like
regular.
And it's fucking regular. I was like, like I market that car as a gas saver, but it's like I can't do that anymore because the amount it costing to fill it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like no benefit really with that.
Well, it's either that or you rent the bigger vehicle and you pay even more for it. So I mean, it's still it's the best you're gonna get, unfortunately. But the best is just it's raised.
Yeah, and it seems like that is having like a they like to say trickle down. It's having a trickle down effect on everything. Like everything is going up.
Yeah.
Like the money, like I said, the money is stretching like it used to before. But it doesn't seem like there's gonna be any change anytime soon.
Yeah.
Like there's no solutions being announced or proposed, you know?
Right.
Not to get too political, but shit is rough.
Yeah, and
need a fucking ease up. Please ease them up.
It's happening all around, dude.
Yeah. No, I can see it like I see it like all around. I heard some conversations about like people in jobs and stuff with money and like, there's also a shortage of people who want to work, but also there's, I guess, a shortage of the will to pay people a little more money to offset the rising inflation.
Yeah.
It's like, like you can't expect me to survive like on the same money you was paying me 3 years ago,
Yeah.
Like
companies aren't paying.
Yeah, we gotta do something, like meet me halfway,
Yeah, that's been a problem. That and employee retention. I think I was watching a segment from Breaking Points. And I think Crystal was talking about it. Crystal was talking about like the Great Recession kind of worked. Like what they're finding that people are
Great Resignation.
Great Resignation.
Yeah.
Great Recession. Jesus. The Great Resignation kind of worked. Like a lot of people quit their jobs and got better, like different jobs, but they automatically got paid more than they would have if people weren't quitting that job. So like if you got a job at like a grocery store and you quit because you're only making $15 an hour, you quit and went somewhere else. Somebody else came in from another job that made $15 an hour and they say, I'm not doing this job for less than $18 an hour. Like I just left the job that was $15 an hour. Like people are leaving if they're making $15 an hour, so we have to pay them more. So they're finding that like that whole transition caused, I guess, the wages to increase a little bit.
No,
kind of helped.
Yeah, I was reading that too, but with that, right? I think that's a good thing. But even before this little situation that we're in, that was a fact too. Like you had a job. If you leave, you probably gonna get more money elsewhere.
Yeah.
Like especially if you got like a skill or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But now it's like I might as well just go look for another job just because, like there's no like you said, employee retention.
Yeah, there's no incentive to stay.
Yeah, and it's like I think for me at least where I am, like where I'm employed, I think there's a big disconnect with employer and employee. Like the communication and I guess the reasoning. There's no real I don't even know the word, but like they don't understand. They're ignorant to the
plight.
Yeah, of the employees.
Yeah.
Even though they themselves generally are employees, but they are at a higher level and they have the power to make some changes, but they're not. It's like it's almost as if they're just greedy.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
but
greed is a factor.
yeah, I would go like after a while, it shit will change. Somebody gotta suffer a little bit before you will see the change.
Unfortunately, it just always ends up being the people at the bottom of the pyramid.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's who's gonna suffer, and that's where I am.
Yeah,
I don't
that's where
mean.
we are.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, we gotta make the most of what we have.
Yeah, for sure.
Try to stay positive.
No matter what's going on around you, you still gotta make sure you get up and handle your business.
Yeah, I know it gets rough too. Like for me, at least, sometimes I'm like, do I really want to spend this money right now, or do I want to like hold on to it just in case?
Yeah.
Then it's like, yo, you could die tomorrow. You might as well enjoy life.
Yep.
But then it's like, fuck. I want to enjoy life, but I also don't want to end up homeless in a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the die tomorrow thing seems to be more and more relevant.
The what?
Die tomorrow thing. Especially with people taking trips to Taiwan and whatnot.
Yeah.
Just randomly.
Like, yeah.
But yeah, that's definitely something I've been thinking about a lot lately. Like a lot of things are happening internationally, which makes me think, I don't think this is going to work for much longer. Like something's going to change and we're probably going to be the ones to suffer. Like the average citizen typically is the one to suffer when these major changes are made. And it's just
I saw some shit about something about the IRS getting money and wanting to do more audits and shit like that, but it's really gonna affect us, the middle class.
Oh my god, IRS is already a pain in the ass, dude. Did you see how much the IRS took from the $1 billion winning?
Yeah,
more than half. They took more than half.
Dude, I had this discussion yesterday with somebody about at the end of the year when they get a bonus, right?
Yeah.
When they give you that bonus, it's coming in on your check, right? Like it's coming in as an extra wherever, right? When they tax that, it's getting taxed with your check for that week or whatever.
Yeah.
And by the time they done tax it, they ain't just taxing where you getting your bonus and they're taxing the whole thing. So let me say, they tax 50%. I think you'll be good, but it seems like they really do take more than 50%.
Yeah. So the winner of the $1.2 billion lottery winning walks away with $433.7 million after taxes. That's actually 2/3. Just shy of 2/3. The IRS took 2/3 of his winnings before he ever even saw anything.
At that point, that's a fucking scheme,
right? But my thing, I don't play the lottery very much. But do we pay taxes on lottery tickets?
What do you mean?
Like when you buy a lottery ticket, you pay taxes on that?
I don't know. I never really played lottery, but no, I want to fucking play. I don't. If it's like a little, if I could win a little 100 million. If the lottery is like about a little billion, I go take a phone. I go take a 400 million. Like what he get, I go take that.
Yeah, 100%.
And I buy an island and I gone. Hold on, your mother can't. I take him my money and go. Cause what the fuck? Cause now everything I go and do, they wanna tax it. You don't take more than half already, and you want me to still stay here and give more of the money? You know?
Yeah. Yeah. But my thing is, like, if we got to pay taxes on a lottery ticket, which I can't find if we do or not, why don't the IRS just take that money? Just take tax lottery things and shovel that back in. And it's kind of like an IRA versus a Roth IRA, right? One's pre-tax, one's post-tax.
Yeah.
Just give me the post-tax number. Don't even tell me the pre-tax number. I don't even give, like, he just won 1.3 billion. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Granted, $400 million is great. Not complaining there, but why would you even tell me about the 1.2 if I'm only getting a third of that?
Yeah, well, so I saw a story about that before they announced the winner, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was gonna be based on the state, right? Because they're gonna pay state tax and they're gonna pay federal, right?
Right.
But that's wild.
So somebody in Texas won. If somebody in Texas won, they wouldn't have had to pay the state tax.
State
tax.
And Florida.
Yeah, in Florida. But
Right?
I think the winner was in Illinois.
Yeah, Illinois.
Yeah.
But that's fucking wild. It's like, dude, like, you know, this is my blessing. Why you taking my money, Jed?
You're gonna bless us in America. What's wrong with you? That's not how this country's built.
Nah, dog. Yeah, that was hard. But I mean, let's just say they bought one ticket.
Yeah.
And they pay like $5. I don't know how much a lottery ticket is.
Mm-hmm.
They win a lot of money.
They won a lot of money. Nothing to complain about, but
yeah, but just think about. Let's say like your paycheck from your job. They say you work 40 hours, you get 3,500 or whatever, and then when you go to collect your check, you only get 1,000. What?
Yeah.
What?
That's a solid slap in the face.
That's how it does feel. And like I was talking to somebody, I was like, with the bonus, back to the bonus.
Yeah.
They was like, yo, they cannot just give you the bonus. They have to tax it. Like I was saying, like, why ain't just cut me a check?
Yeah.
Cut me a check.
It doesn't work that way.
You know, like, just give me you know what? Just give me cash.
A Fortune 500 company, just give me cash.
Listen, put all the money in the top boss account, right? Calculate the taxes. Put that extra. Let them take all the money and give me the 10,000 cash in my hand.
Take Noah and left Noah.
No, dog. No, because it's like, yo, like, you gave me this money.
Yeah.
But it's like, I not even gain this fucking money. It's almost as if you had to offset that taxes. Like, if you let me just say we agree and you gave me 10,000 for my bonus. Let me say 15,000, right?
Yeah.
The taxes going to be 5. Or let me say the taxes going to be 6,000.
Mm-hmm.
Then give me 6,000 more. So when I get my money, I go get, like.
I wish that's how that would work.
Fucking mother cunt, boy. Yo, that shit does real get me mad because it's, and then when let's say you work overtime, that you do all this extra fucking work. Fuck, man, that is something I don't understand.
Your bracket for that pay cycle went up, therefore they tax you differently.
Yeah.
In order to help balance out at the end of the year when you go to file your taxes, if you worked at a certain, this is my understanding of it, if you worked at a certain tax bracket for part of the time, you were already taxed based off of that tax bracket. We don't have to send the IRS to come figure out which weeks you were at a higher tax bracket. Typically, as long as your paperwork, not your W-2s, your I-9 forms are set up properly, you should be fine. But
that shit does, dog. If that's the case, you see that gift I just bring in that box? Give me 100 of them and let me fucking sell it on eBay or on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah. But shit, they're taxing that now. You can't even send money through like Cash App and shit without them making a whole stink about it. PayPal, all that. They were reporting all of it.
That shit is rough, though, because, like, give me my money now, Jed.
I don't mind paying taxes.
I mind. But I mind when they tax me heavy, but I understand the need for it, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I don't mind it to a certain degree. But sometimes where you see your money going is not somewhere where you would want your money to go. Like it was in
Good, great topic. I want to let's dive real deep into this. Pause on that, but like I want to talk about like the tax and where it goes and stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead.
I'll do that this episode.
Up to you. They go ahead with your way you're saying. I cut you off. I hope I didn't make you lose your chain
No,
at all.
I got it. I say you make that a separate episode, dude.
Yeah, we could do that.
All right, bet. I think that means we end this one though. Do we stop talking?
No, continue the way you were saying, and then
yeah. We can dive in deeper.
Yeah. But yeah, we went off on a fucking tangent here, but anyway.
But yeah,
we might need a segment called tangents.
Tangents out. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I think that if we had more control over where our money went, we wouldn't feel as bad about it. Like, you know how, all right, so the way our government's set up, we choose representatives, right? People to represent us on the government stage, House of Representatives, Senate, all that stuff. The president is the highest representative for us. The president represents the country, House and the Senate, senators, all that. They represent each state, each delegate, like stuff like that.
That is how it's supposed to be.
I think that if like basically like let's just say every state had one senator and one house representative. That's not the case. Bigger states have more, smaller states have less. But let's just say if it was one for the sake of argument, if that one person had to come back and do a vote, let's just say they're trying to pass a bill, my opinion should not be stifled, or like the choice I would make should not be stifled because the person that's representing us doesn't care about my opinion.
Yeah.
Like it's really hard to choose a person who cares about everything you care about, right?
Yeah.
A politician, maybe they have some interests that you align with and some that you don't. So maybe I think we need to vote a lot more, basically is what I'm trying to say. So let's just say something's going
like how to pass marijuana in New Jersey and people voted for it. Yeah.
Exactly. We have to
that
vote
makes
for
sense.
everything.
That's smart.
Like large things, small things, we can kind of delegate a little differently. But like large things that are happening, certain cases that are Supreme Court's a different beast in general. But just like stuff like that. Like I feel like we should be able to control what our representative says, as opposed to our representative saying what he thinks that we might want, but in actuality, it's not what we want.
Yeah, well, that's the main issue with how everything is run right now, right?
Yeah.
They getting into them positions, right? They get elected into them positions. Some of them inherit the position, because of connections or whatever the case is. But then when they go there, the duty is really to represent the people, because you're the representative for whatever area, for fucking North or whatever, right? This is my opinion on it.
Yeah.
Or how I think it's supposed to go. But then when they go there, they really just helping themselves. And by helping themselves, it could be, I don't want these homeless people to be in Washington. I want them to stay in Texas, right?
Yeah.
Or I don't want gay marriages, right? And I'm gonna stop that.
Yeah.
It's like, but the people of your area, like the constituency or wherever, that's what they want, and that's why they elected you.
Yeah. So you fight for that, even if you don't want that. I don't care about what you want. Everybody here wants that. You're just the person who speaks for us. Like you're just the voice that we funnel our desires through.
Right.
We all can't go to Capitol Hill. You have to go for us. That's why we gave you the job. You just still have to say what we want you to say.
Right. So like that's why like even back home, like you want that person, that representative, to be a person on the ground, a man on the ground or a woman, Yeah. Because you want somebody who could make that connection and relate to the I guess the opinions and the needs of the people.
Right.
You can't have somebody, this is the same thing I say at work, right? You can't have this person, this big boss, making the decisions for the people on the lowest level. Like, you don't know the struggles I had to go through. You don't know the things I actually doing, especially when you're new or, you're ignorant to the situation or the process, right?
Yeah.
You can't make this decision for me and expect me to be okay with it. If you never even ask a question about it or just try to get some insight or knowledge on the situation or the process, right?
Yeah.
And then when I kick up about it or say wherever you're upset, it's like, yo, like you don't know how to do it. Ask a question or don't make no decision for me. Involve me in the discussions, and that way I can represent myself or the people on my level.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the same thing we need with, the politicians. And at least in my opinion, is like you need somebody on the ground or somebody who connected to the people to bring their opinions, needs to whoever, in that the right people that need to deal with it. It can't work where how it working now, like, and after a while, like we say it like last episode, after a while the cup will overflow.
Yeah.
And like, and something that I saw the other day, somebody was saying, when there's a lot of discontent is a word.
Yep.
Discontent, like the place saturated with discontent, it is have, sometimes it would take one little thing to trigger like an uproar. You know.
Yeah.
This was I was watching an interview from the guy who did the coup in Trinidad. Yassim Abubakar. He passed away. But
I saw that. Yeah.
I was watching one of his interviews and he was saying that
that was somebody else. Somebody else died. When did he pass?
He passed last year, I think, November or something.
No, this was somebody else, some other
person from down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. People is dog down there is like a madhouse. But anyway, Trinidad is not a real place.
Oh yeah. Right.
But yeah, so like he was saying, like he was drawing reference to, I guess, Rodney King. That was in LA, right?
Yeah.
He was saying, every day there was, or every other day you hear police beating a black person or beating somebody in general.
Yep.
And around that time, the place was saturated with discontent and people being upset with everything that was happening. So it just took that one incident, like there was beating people before or there was doing shit before, right? But that because that one time, like all it just takes is one person and it's like one little fucking spark to start the fire,
Yeah, I think the big thing about that one was it was recorded.
Yeah.
Like I think like it was already beatings and stuff going on and it was only localized. Like so like just say if the cops came down First Street and they beat somebody, the people at First Street are gonna be pissed. But the people on Second, Third, Fourth, Fifth Street, it doesn't hit home for them. But when all of Black America saw one guy getting his ass whooped, like well past any need to. I don't care what he did.
Yeah.
The man like you just beat him that bad. That was like a serious catalyst. It's like, all right, you know what? We all see this. We burning this bitch down. And I think to me, I'll let you get back to your point, but I think that was one of the few times where I was kind of okay with riots.
Yeah, no, like
I was alright with that one.
So I won't say that I'm okay with riots.
Not in general, no.
But I'm okay. Like sometimes the anger build up and people gotta express themselves, and like you can't expect every day. It's like you go to school and yeah, buddy, every day hitting me, or you're messing with me, taking my lunch, wherever.
Right.
At some point, you better best believe that I might retaliate one day and it might not be good, I might kill you or, wherever the case is, it might lose an eye or whatever, but, after a while it's getting unbearable.
Yeah.
And like, back to the point I was saying, this guy was saying that, it's good?
1 hour and 13
Yeah. Damn, already? Yeah, he was saying, like shit like that does, when like people not satisfied, like that's when shit is happening. And I feel like that's where we are right now.
Yeah.
Like people not satisfied with the money they're making. They're not satisfied with, how the maths not matching. they making the same money, but everything going up,
Yeah.
Like it could be, we could be in for some rough times.
Yeah.
Like in terms of like, like uproars or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping they don't get to that point because I want to enjoy my days. I want to, like I working hard. I want to enjoy the little bit of fucking money I have remaining after
Yeah.
I want to do stuff.
Yeah. That's kind of how this country. That's how we want this country to work, right? We don't. I think people are angry, but I don't think we want to be angry. But like the way social media and stuff is right now,
Yeah.
we all find something, or social media gives us something to be angry about.
Yeah. Not.
But like in the grand scheme of things, people don't want to have these discussions.
Yeah.
Like, dude,
yeah.
I just want to live my like. I don't with the whatever's going on with relationships and marriages and gender stuff. It's like, dude, I don't. Can I just go to Disney World, please?
Yeah.
Can I just go to fucking Six Flags
Yeah.
and get on a roller coaster and not have to think about any of that.
Yeah.
I think everybody just wants to do that, you know? Even
Yeah.
if whatever side you're on, you just want to be able to do what you want to do.
Yeah, I get that. But with that too, I think that's part of the problem.
Mhm.
Meaning, you know, for a long time, people was just doing that. In this country especially.
Doing what they wanted to do.
No, just not caring about the affairs.
Yeah.
And the same thing with that
Okay.
Rodney King thing,
Mm-hmm.
where it was recorded and people saw it because of social media, and I guess just social media mainly.
Yeah.
You know, you see stuff way more. Like it's easier to get knowledge. Like knowledge is easily accessible, and when I
Right.
say knowledge, it could be a news story or article on some the past. So you can compare the two, right? And with the ease of knowledge or being able to find out stuff now,
Mm-hmm.
like somebody share a video or something or wherever, the lies and the deception is way more easily exposed now. So I think that's what's causing like people eyes are open now.
Yeah.
It's hard to ignore all the I guess the bad things that people turn a blind eye to before,
Mhm.
because some of this shit been happening for years.
True.
It's just that it's in your face now. Like, what are you gonna do? It's in your face every day.
Mm-hmm.
And granted, some of it might not be true. You gotta decipher what's real and what's not. But because of social media, some of this stuff is in your eye. You're like, you have that constant reminder that, listen, this is not how it's supposed to be, or this is what these people doing. So it's like, yes, you want to live your life, but you also gotta be conscious and aware. Like when I say I want to live my life, I don't mean I want to not care about simple thing like the taxes. I don't want to not care about where my taxes going. I want to be aware of that and have some say in it.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be the fucking accountant in IRS,
Yeah.
or the representative that's going to Capitol Hill.
Yeah.
Like I give you the money. I work hard for the money. I gotta fucking go do the accounting or make the decisions too. If that's the case, then I don't need you.
Yeah.
We don't need to put you there.
Right.
And I think that's where it's getting now.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
With all the stuff that people learning, it's like some people think they don't need the authorities or the elected people or the officials anymore because
they're doing a shitty job.
Yeah. And it's a good thing and a bad thing, because with that it's a good and a bad and everything.
Yeah.
It's a good thing that people eyes are opening and they're seeing all the bullshit, but it's a bad thing because it's all happening so fast.
Yeah.
Eventually we're not gonna be able to contain the emotions and I guess the disagreements between everybody and everything.
Yeah.
That's what I think. But that's just my opinion. Shit could get crazy and fast.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see how it go.
Facts.
But I think it's a good thing how people are seeing there's a word I'm trying to find, but disparities. Is that a word?
I think so. It is now.
That's a big word. Write that down. We gotta look that up later. Yeah, but they're seeing all these stuff, and they wanna kick up against it. Stand up for and me at least, I can't fault you or feel bad or have any kind of malice towards you for wanting to stand up for what you think is right.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the next thing too. A lot of people think their side or their story is the story.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
You know?
And if you have a different story, that's not the story. Therefore, your story is irrelevant. Like it's
Yeah.
yeah.
Why my story can't be a story and your story be a story too?
Yeah.
Why yours had to be the
Yeah.
story? You know?
We come together, we make a book.
Yeah. It's like you know, in general, like everybody wanna be like a part. Like everybody wanna have their thing, their faction or
Everybody
whatever.
wants to be right.
Yeah, and it's like because you like this, my thing that I like is irrelevant.
Yeah.
You know, so but you know, we live in a crazy time. The pandemic wasn't no help with, you know, I guess helping people with the emotions and all of that. Like
Yeah. They've been doing studies on that.
yeah,
universities.
we're gonna have a long time to recover from what we're going through now.
Yeah.
Mentally, financially, physically,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people like gain a lot of weight throughout the past few years.
Yeah. Well, that's also a it's one of those weird things. I think like weight and depression are one of those
Yeah.
weird things where we one leads to the other, but it also works vice versa.
Yeah.
Like one of my favorite weird math quotes is a square is a rectangle, but a rectangle is not a square.
Wait, run that back.
So it's like the definition of a square and definition of a rectangle. Square is all four sides same size. Rectangle is the opposite side is the same size. So a square is a rectangle because the opposite side is the same length, or I got length would be the right word. A rectangle is not a square because all the sides aren't the same. So I think I lost where I was going with that.
My bad.
Now where were we? What were we talking about?
That like come on and throw me off too. But now we were saying
Things are different for everybody.
yeah. You know, like you could have your thing. Everybody wants to be. You were saying that everybody wants to be right.
Oh yeah. Everybody wants to be right, and that kind of leads to like this weird place. Like everyone wants their story to be the right story. Yeah. And sometimes that doesn't fit the way others like want to
interpret
maneuver.
It. Oh yeah.
Or it just doesn't fit the way they interpret it. And I understand seeing certain things a different way. But once you start getting to facts, like the fact of the matter is a rectangle is never going to be a square. Yeah. And it's just like, but I agree, a square can be a rectangle. There's room for a square to be a rectangle by the definition, but a rectangle will never be a square. So everybody wants to do things in their own way. And I think there's just a line that, I think we're at a point in time where that line is like we've come to that line where we've been so fluid with our thoughts and the way we feel about things that we've gotten to the point where we're at the line of facts. Yeah. And facts are facts. That's not a line. You can't move that line. Yeah. We were moving the line before because we thought this was fact, but in actuality it was proven that wasn't fact. We've gotten down to the root of certain things and it's like, dude, this is a fact now. Like, give proof of this. You don't have enough. You don't have any proof that this isn't the case. So I'm not going to change it. Yeah. A square is still a square, and a rectangle will never be a square. Like the definition of a recession. Yeah, basically. Yeah, you just want to change. Oh my goodness, don't get me started on that one. Well, that's not the first time they've done that. That's called. We call that the Mandela effect. Yeah. Right in front of our eyes. Yeah, you ain't even like waiting a week. But nah, I get it, bro. Like, I don't know how to explain it and how to, I guess, help if that's possible. But it is bother me too, you know. And like, just looking at everything that's happening, it's like it gets draining, you know. Yeah. But it is what it is, man. Like, you only die once. You have every day to live, you know. 6 million ways to die. Exactly. I think we got a few more with all these. Some added, yeah. Yeah, you know. Yeah, well, you see that monkey thing. That is a mad scene. Yeah. I wasn't really paying attention to it, and then people started posting their symptoms on like social media and stuff, and I'm like, oh crap, man, it does have the word pox in it. You know, and I was like, I just never put two and two together. I just was like, oh.
But you know, they say it's mostly look it up. Who is mostly contracting monkeypox? I don't want to say. Let's Google it and see what they say. Because I could butcher it.
I'll tell you what butchered it. My typing is.
Yeah. So, like, you know.
Central and West Africa. Most common there. So, you can figure out for yourself who's generally in Central and West Africa, what race of people.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. South Africa's a little different. That's a whole topic by itself, dude. I still don't understand how that's a thing.
What?
How there are less black people in South America South Africa.
Yeah.
Than there are white people. And it's just the whole apartheid thing. And I'm not saying they don't belong there. I mean, people belong wherever they want to be. But it's like, I feel like if I ever went to South Africa, I feel like I was in New Zealand or Australia.
Yeah,
like for some weird reason. Like I watch videos and I see something like, I don't feel like this is a part of Africa.
Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah, but
it's just weird.
You know, New York declared a state of emergency, and
New York,
California, and Illinois.
And Illinois, yep. State of emergency.
Yeah. Google who's getting it the most in New York. It
says people with weakened immune systems, elderly New Yorkers, young children under the age of 8, and pregnant people. Pregnant people, Jesus Christ. Oh my God, a rectangle is not a square.
Yeah, I don't know. We see how it go, man.
Yeah, I don't think it's giving me the answer that you were trying to find.
Yeah. Because yesterday we looked it up on it, you know, and that's crazy if they doctored to say that, but that's what came up, you know, when you search it. But I don't know, man. It's like one thing after the other. It's like,
I'm not paying attention to that one.
No, I'm not either. But you know, when they start, you know, fucking anything New York do, New Jersey just want to play the following.
Yeah. That's one of the things I hate about this state. We're the little brother of New York. That's how I describe it to everybody.
Yeah.
Like, oh, how's it living in New Jersey? Like all these places I go and stuff. I just say we're just the little brother of New York. We just got better pizza
and cleaner.
Anybody from New York can suck it if you think you have better pizza than New Jersey. That's the one hill I will die on.
Yo, listen, dog. Let me tell you. We talk about Florida in the beginning, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's some pizza in Key West, dog. I want to take you there.
Yeah, dude, I believe it. People have their different ways of doing pizza, and it works. Pizza's not specific to one group, but...
Yo, Jed.
All right, so is it made the same way as it's made in New Jersey?
Yes.
Well, now we got somewhere to go.
Yes.
Right, if you say so.
Dan, listen, we buy this shit on the way down, right?
I feel like you were in heaven at the time, so everything tasted better. Dog, don't have me go down to Key West and the pizza tastes like shit. That's the one thing you can't do to somebody from New Jersey.
No, I'm telling you, it was good. It was good. It was good. And they had we got wings too. The shit was good, bro. And like, let me tell you, like this place wasn't like, you know, big, like lavish, like crazy, like thing, like pizza place. It was like a little small spot, yo.
All right.
And let me dog, so the pizza was good. The wings was real fucking good. And then we get some cookies, some chocolate chip cookies, dog.
Dude.
Dog, let me tell you. The cookies.
You really got dessert. No one ever gets dessert. Would you like some dessert after you? No, I'm pretty full. No, these motherfuckers really went and got dessert.
No, they have like I guess it's probably somebody local that's bake it.
Yeah.
It's like a basket by like the door, wherever, no, with like cookies.
Yeah.
So I was gonna pick some up because I was like, let me see how the cookies is. She's like, nah, she already got some. My wife got some already now.
Way ahead of you.
But so all right, let me backtrack a little bit. So the pizza was real good, right?
Okay.
Before I go out to the van to get the pizza, because I went to use the restroom because we driving long or whatever. Dog, they had this hand scrub right in the restroom. Cleanest restroom I ever been in a place, right? The scent is like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like the breeze from fucking.
Dude, I'm telling you, you were already in heaven, so everything was better.
I feel like I
This
was in the.
motherfucker had dial soap on his hands. Oh my God, this is the breeze of the heavens. It's just dial soap.
No, dog is first of all, it's in a glass jar, right? Like a candle, but it's a square, right?
Okay.
A cube.
Okay.
There's a wooden spoon, right? You had to scoop it out. You had to scoop it out, and it's like it's mixed. It's like they say it's like a salt scrub, like sea salt scrub.
Yeah.
But
they use that in spas and shit. Yeah.
dog, but that is where you're washing your hand with in the bathroom, in the fucking restroom. Like, dog. Anyway.
We want you leaving here feeling refreshed. Here's a cookie.
I just do, me and Amy, yeah? I washed my hand when I done. I was like, wait. I was like, yo, this shit is different. Like, and the smell too is like, you wash your hand, but when you wash your hand, you lotion your hand one time. Like for the rest of the day, my hand was feeling real good because it's like salt. They probably had like a little sea sand in it too, or the corals or something.
Yeah.
Smell real good too. I'd about to get some of that. But whenever the next time you have some time, let we go. Let's go to Key West. One of these guys, Kyle, say you want to go. He never been. So I was like, yo, let's set it up.
Dope. No.
Go down there and, you know, we get some pizza. Could take it to go feed the fish on them.
Yeah. Pop up on Tito.
Yeah.
That's one thing.
We'll tell him too. I was supposed to link up with him while I was there, but I didn't have the time because, you know, I was hanging out with my sister and stuff.
Yeah, but I think I'd rather fly in through Miami as opposed to Orlando.
No, I fly into Miami.
I know what I'm saying, but like Tio's in Orlando, right?
No, he Fort Lauderdale.
Which is closer to Miami. Oh, I thought he was in Orlando.
So it's Fort Lauderdale and Miami Airport.
Yeah,
I went into Miami because it was a little cheaper, but usually it's cheaper to go to Fort Lauderdale. But he in Fort Lauderdale and the double spot is in Fort Lauderdale. Joy's Roti Shop.
Yeah.
You know?
I was there last time I went to Florida.
Yeah?
I was there for work, yep.
So, oh yeah? So, I think you're the time of that.
Yeah.
Right, so that spot is there. We get some doubles, and then we head down.
I'm dead.
And then, you know, we'll get the pizza, obviously.
And the cookies.
And we'll get the Kong ceviche.
Hopefully they got it.
Yeah, and we'll be good. Try some Kong fritters. Well, you carry that because that's like a shellfish.
Yeah.
You can get some mahi bites.
I damn sure ain't buying no EpiPen, so if I die, just let me go. I mean, if I start swelling up, just let me go. I ain't paying, I'm not paying for no You know how much an EpiPen costs, dude? Matter of fact, let me see the current price, because last time I checked. EpiPens. $690 for an EpiPen that expires after I think either 6 months or a year, and you can only use it once.
Well, whenever you buy one, right before it expires, you better risk it and try something that you never had before. Might as well fucking use it.
It just keeps you from dying. You're still having an allergic reaction.
No, but I'm saying at least you don't fucking die and you use it. You don't waste your 600.
So that's when you experiment every 6 months right before the EpiPen expires.
I always wanted to try shrimp.
I got that friggin' medical bill afterwards. I always wanted to try shrimp. I see everyone else eating it. Is it really good? Yeah, motherfucker's really good.
Yeah, it's only cost your life.
Yeah, I'm not buying an EpiPen. $690, dude. $700 for a shot of adrenaline.
Yeah.
$700.
Yeah, no, but you know what's crazy? You buy the EpiPen, right? You don't use it, it expire. Then you buy a next one. You don't use it, it expire. The next time you don't buy it and you fucking need it.
Yeah.
And you die.
I I did that when I was younger.
Yeah.
When I was younger, like I just stopped. Like, I stopped buying it, especially once I had a healthcare thing that was made everything much cheaper. But once I had to start paying for myself, like once I turned 18, I'm not buying that shit. I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck. I don't care if I die. You're not getting $700 for me. For that? For that?
Listen.
I can get somebody pushing some work to make me that.
Listen, I'm not giving you $700 for that pen, but I'm gonna pay $30,000 to get buried.
You know what would be a good thing? Like if you could return it. If you don't use it, you return it and get a significant discount on it.
Yeah, cause like I imagine that the packaging or like the stuff that it's in, like use it again.
Yeah,
it wasn't used. Just take the cartridge out.
And the crazy thing is, it's probably gone through some sort of patenting thing, which is why it's still so expensive. But it's really not a complex drug.
Yeah, it's always a fucking big needle, right?
Yeah, for lack of a better term, it's just the needle itself. Working with the stuff that I work with now, that needle itself probably costs, like the entire process, the entire thing, without the medicine in it, is probably worth like $5, $6, maybe $10. The actual contraption.
Shut the
for them to make, it's probably like $10.
So it's greed, monopoly.
That's what I'm saying, and it's just like a shot of, like, again, for lack of a better way to put it, adrenaline. It's just an adrenaline shot. Why am I paying $700 for that? That makes no sense. It's got to be some sort of patenting thing where it's still patented.
Or it could just be America.
Yeah. I mean, we got that. We got, what's the shit for diabetics?
Insulin.
Insulin. Penicillin's gotten cheaper, but like insulin, stuff like that. Like these crazy high prices for stuff like that. It's just...
Yeah, because I think this guy Bernie was going over and buying it in Canada.
Yeah,
taking
a lot of people do that.
Canada, yeah.
A lot of people just go to Canada and buy that stuff.
It's wild.
Yeah, like that. You go to, when I was in Mexico, I was walking through on the streets. You can get
Inhaler.
I probably could, but it was amoxicillin, I think.
What is that?
Which is a very strong antibiotic.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the same family as penicillin, but it's like amoxicillin. Like it's a different chemical structure which you could use for different viral diseases and whatnot, bacterial or infections and stuff. You can walk into a drugstore. You don't even have to walk in because the drugstore is on the sidewalk. Like you don't have to walk in anywhere. You can just point and it'll be right in your hand, and it's like dumb cheap.
Yeah.
And it's not like it's like they just made it in the backyard or some shit. No, it's in a package.
Well, yeah, so like a lot of these companies have factories in these other little, shitty countries, like these countries that labor is cheap and stuff,
Yeah.
Like they consider doing those stuff because of the price, like they pay somebody, $20 a day, as opposed to here you gotta pay them $150 a day.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well,
That's why
it's capitalism, right?
Yeah. Business.
Pluses and minuses.
Yeah, but man, we gotta take it as it come,
Yeah.
But definitely we gotta hit that Key West. Yeah, I think that's a nice trip.
I'm down.
Yeah, I think we would enjoy that. It would be good if we could spend the night there, so we had to drive back after we lime and drink and stuff, and then drive back the next day. It'll be good. I think it'll be a good trip.
Yeah, I'm down.
I tell Kevin too. I don't think he ever been. Tell Chris too.
Yeah. I'm down whenever. We can go in the winter months or...
Yeah, that would be a good time. But then they actually get a little, not cold, but I want to go when it's not...
fall, maybe?
Yeah, fall. Yeah.
That's what we
I want to go every fucking weekend, to be honest. To be honest, I just want to go every weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Call
me and like, yeah, I'm fishing there in the Keys. I like to buy a house down there. It get expensive though, for sure, but...
Yeah.
Down there, I live in a trailer home.
You could actually, I heard, I don't know the science behind it, but I know trailer houses, like trailer homes, are a depreciating asset, but you can make a trailer house look really fucking nice.
Yeah.
like I've seen like trailer homes, like actual ones that don't move around.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
you can make those really nice inside.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But it's a depreciating asset for whatever reason. I don't know why, but
There's a section on Airbnb with some nice ones. Like
I believe
yeah, like tiny homes, and
Yeah.
it's like that. Yeah.
I was trying to do that. I'm still trying to do that. I'm trying to find a place to get away from.
What do you mean?
To get
To
away
what?
at. To get away at.
Do like a tiny cabin somewhere.
Those tiny cabins are expensive, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. So right now I'm looking at trying to, like we have like we got like state parks all through New Jersey.
Yeah.
There's one where I think like to rent one of their cabins, it's like a like 2-cot, one big room, but like it's like a studio cabin.
Yeah.
You have your own studio cabin, and it's like $60 a day for non-county residents. And I was gonna do that. I was gonna get all super spiritual. Hopefully, I can get some mushrooms before I go down there, and just fast.
I got mushrooms in my backyard.
And
The dog with Peter, it says good, nice.
Dude, did you see the dog cough up the dildo?
Yeah.
Let me see.
And it was a Rottweiler too.
Dude, why'd that dog throw up like a human? That dog said, like, oh my God. Jeez.
Poor dog.
Poor dog.
Listen, put your toys away.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, put your toys away, please.
I think on that note we will end it there. That's
Keep out of reach of Rottweilers.
Yo, that was crazy.
Dog was like, this smells interesting. I'm going to eat it.
Yeah. Is this a hot dog?
Oh, man.
Yeah, nah, that was crazy.
Yeah, it was wild.
Nah.
But all right, I think we should wrap this one up.
Yeah, man, it was good.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely got some more shit we gotta chop it up about. Definitely.
100%.
Yeah, let's see when we can link up again and plan something.
Yeah.
Hopefully
sure.
we get Mans and them over too.
Yeah. They definitely got to hurry up and get their ish together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, all right, folks.
That's
It's
it for
good.
today.
Hope you all enjoy this episode.
Absolutely. Thanks for tuning in.
Catch you all on the next one.